Hello and welcome back to another Geared Up Garage video. My name is Jay and we're here with Geared Up Gary as well, jumping on the content. And in today's video, we are rating other YouTubers and hauliers' trucks. Okay, so basically, if you guys don't know how this works, we've picked out a selection of trucks that we think would be really interesting to try and put into some sort of tier list based on our own opinions and our own opinions solely. Some of these trucks we've seen in person, some of these trucks we haven't, so we're just going off of basic exterior looks and drivability at that level. So let's begin. So obviously the first truck we're going to have a look at is Legends. So Essex Bulk and Container Services. What do you make of that truck? Bearing in mind, you've seen it in person. We've had it on content. This is our Legends truck, the one that we are putting the clincher parts on. What do you think of that truck, Dad?
It's a V8 Scania. It's done 700,000 k.
Yeah.
It's not immaculate. It's been used. It's been worked every day. But it's still a tidy V8, and it's going to be a very tidy V8 once it's done.
Where would you put it on our tier list then? Would you put it on top tang, which is the best you can get, flat out nice, owner driver, just polished, or fleet spec?
It's owner driver, that one.
You reckon owner driver? So it's got some nice bits on it.
It wants getting round. It wants a little bit of a get round.
Yeah.
It is a typical 2016 Scania that hasn't been painted since it was new. So it is what it is.
It's got top bar and things like that on it.
It's got the creature comforts on it, but it's not right up the top. But it will be once it's done.
Okay, so we're gonna go with what, owner driver then?
Yeah, well, it's got an owner driver now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Owner driver is Legends at the moment. Right, our next truck is Mr. Nipper. Ian's 164, or Nipper's 164. I love this truck personally. I think the livery on this truck is extremely nice. Nipper has restored it immaculately, and having seen this truck 2 or 3 times in person, it's a very well kept lorry. What do you think?
It's a nice truck, but it's a show truck. That's what it is. It doesn't go to work every day.
No.
But it is a very, very, very nice truck.
So
it's in immaculate condition.
What's your favourite thing about that truck? What do you love about that truck the most?
I like the colour scheme on it.
It's cool. It is a cool colour scheme.
It's just a nice truck.
I think so.
It is a nice truck. So
he loves it so much as well.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
It's up there. It's right up there.
So where are we putting it then? Top tang or flat out nice?
Nah, be up there with the top tang.
So it's a top tang boy truck, that is. Excellent. Bang. Nipper gets the top tang. Up next. Oh, some controversy.
Tim's lorry again.
Tim.
I've seen Tim's lorry in person again. This is a nice truck. It is a nice truck. You know, they're lovers and haters of Tim, but the truck is nice. Again, it's not really a work truck now. It does go and do the odd job, but when you look at some of these guys that are working every day and still keep their trucks right up there, this is not a work truck. It is. It goes and does the odd job here and there, but again, it is still a very, very nice truck. It's had a lot of money spent on it. Right, so yeah, no, it's a nice truck.
Obviously, you've seen the truck in person. I've been out in it. It sounds amazing. It is it's a brand new truck basically. It's been painted and had so much work done to it.
Yeah,
Tim loves the lorry. It's a great lorry.
It is a nice truck, and it is up there.
Where are we putting it then? In top tang?
That's up there with sort of Nipper's one. Yeah,
Tim's one's got to go up there in top tang. See, a lot of people were probably expecting us to slate that truck, but you can't slate something if it's nice. Know whose truck this is. So, have you ever heard of Trucker J in the UK? I think we've watched him maybe once or twice. This is his truck.
That's a pretty little daff.
I think so. I think we've got to have some different range of trucks in here. You've got to have your V8 Scanias and everything else.
That's a nice daff.
And that goes to work every day as well.
Yeah, that's a nice daff. Yeah, that is very tight.
So I love the fleet. I love the colour on that, to be honest.
It's a pretty little lorry.
I think the AS Taylor obviously Jay really looks after this truck. It's we're a sucker for a DAF as well. You got to love a DAF. So where would you put that then? So you can put that truck there in top tang.
That's flat out nice.
You reckon that's flat out nice?
Yeah, it's a flat out nice truck.
There we go. And he does look after it as well.
Yeah, he does. And it goes to work every day, which is, to keep a truck to that standard and it works every day, it's a full-time job.
Okay, next truck on our list. Very similar to Tim's truck. Do you know whose truck that is?
That's the girl's truck.
That's Trucker Girl's truck. That's Shannon's truck.
Yeah.
So,
again, nice truck. pretty looking little lorry.
And pretty much she does work that as well.
Yep.
That is a working truck.
Again, yeah, it's a flat out nice truck, I would say. They just keep them nice.
So where are we going? Flat out nice?
Yep.
That's flat out nice. Bang. Next truck on the list is Mickey Soda.
Right. Well,
Hi, Mick.
I've seen this truck in person. I've seen Mick clean this truck. I've seen this truck dirty as well. Mick works so hard to keep this truck to where it is. You know, I have seen it where it's had a few scratches on it. And
it's like 10 years old that as well.
It's not a new truck. He does go to work with it. And when you see the dedication and the time and the effort this man puts into this truck, I would put this as one of the best Volvos out there. For its age. It's not a low mileage Volvo. It's done a bit of leg, and it is always, you very rarely see it dirty. It is always spotless.
Right, so he looks like
that's going up in the
top tang. So we've got a Volvo Invasion in the top tang.
Yep, that's up there.
Mickey Soda.
Because I know that truck goes to work. That's up there. That's up there.
Okay, next truck on the list. OJC Haulage, version 4 Volvo. Where are we putting this?
That's Lofty's motor. Yeah.
Lofty.
Yeah. He keeps a nice fleet. He does keep a nice fleet.
It's a lot for what it is, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a lot.
It's a nice version. It's a nice version for. He goes to work every day. Back from work, gets cleaned, washed, polished, goes to show. Again, dedication to him, dedication to his drivers for keeping the truck. And it's not new. It's not a new truck. It's getting on. It's probably done. Don't know what the mileage on that is. He's probably done 700,000-800,000 k. I would have thought.
Where are we putting it then? Owner driver.
I'd put that. No.
I'd put that in owner driver.
Yeah, between owner driver, flat out nice. Yeah, it's a nice.
I feel mean now.
It's a nice truck. Yeah, no.
Owner driver.
Yeah, if you put it there. Then,
all right, we're going over driver. Right, CBT, and their brand new DAF. I really like that. That is a bit.
It's nice, but it's brand new.
Yeah.
So it's entitled to be nice because it is new, but it is it's a pretty looking little DAF, to be honest.
Yeah,
I do like a DAF.
We are a sucker for a DAF. We gotta love a DAF.
It's got a nice paint scheme on it. It's white, but white's a nice colour as well. It's got some nice touches around the truck. It's going to do a lot of mileage, I would have thought. It's going to go to work. It's not a show pony, it's a workhorse as well. So, yeah, that's a nice truck.
What would you put that in? Flat out nice, or would you put that again in owner driver? Because look, there's not a great deal on it. There's a little headboard, some air horns.
I'd put that in owner driver.
Yeah,
that one.
I think so.
It's a very nice, well looked after truck.
All right, the next one.
Oh, Ronnie's lorry.
Ronnie Downs' lorry.
Ronnie's lorry. Again, this lorry was doing heavy haulage.
He used to work.
Ronnie loved that lorry. He loved that lorry. It's a nice truck. It's a heavy haulage Scania.
Yeah.
It's not brand new. It goes to work every day. It's your typical owner driver.
Yeah, that V8. Is a proper owner driver's V8 lorry.
Ron loved that lorry. He did. I know he doesn't drive it anymore, but he did love that lorry. Like so, I parked next to him, and yeah, it was the first time I met him, and yeah, nice bunch of guys. Yeah, and yeah, like so I had a really nice look around that lorry, and, and it is a nice truck.
You know where these photos are taken from, didn't you?
Yes, I know. That was
Jimmy's farm,
which was
we were at Jimmy's farm. I'll link that video in the top corner if you guys want to go see us walking around all of these.
I was parked next to Ronnie at Jimmy's farm, and yeah, that's a nice truck. That's a nice owner driver truck.
So what? You were going owner driver
for that one? Yeah,
a lot of owner drivers. ERL's Renault. I really like that truck. That really does it for me.
I know ERLs. I know a few of the drivers on there. I've met a few of them many times. ERLs have got a nice fleet of trucks.
They've come a long way. Apparently, they didn't. A couple of years ago, they didn't have that many trucks, and now they've really come a long way.
They've got quite a lot more lorries now. It's nice to see a Renault in ERL's fleet. It's nice to see something other than a V8 Scania. That is a very smart lorry. A very smart lorry.
So what are we saying then?
I would put that in.
That goes
second-
flat out nice for
Yeah,
me.
flat out nice. Yeah.
That goes flat out nice for me.
Yeah, it's a nice truck.
Iveco S-Way. What are we saying about this one then?
So
That is...
everyone would
brand
say
new.
that because it's an Iveco.
Yeah.
But to be honest, and I hate to say this because all you Scania lovers and Volvo lovers out there are going to hate this, but
They're not a bad truck.
they ain't a
They're
bad,
not a
they
bad
ain't
truck.
a bad truck. I've driven this way. They are a nice truck to drive.
like, yeah.
And if you're running a business, you can make them look pretty like that one is.
That's
But
still
then-
probably 30, 40 grand under a Scania.
All of that, if not more.
Yeah.
They're a lot of truck for not a lot of money. And if you're on the sort of work that you can't have the high-end stuff, because not all of us can run high-end trucks. You know, some of us on work that just doesn't pay enough money to run the top high-end trucks. I would like to see what them S-Ways are going to be like for resale in 3 or 4 years' time. Once they've been around a while, see when they've hit a few miles,
Yeah.
see what they're coming in like. But at the moment, Iveco are really stepping up their game.
They have to. The
They're
market's
really,
getting more
They're
competitive.
really having a go. And
Right.
flat out nice.
Flat out nice, yeah?
It's a new truck, but yeah, it is a nice truck.
All right. Chris Rich's version 1 Volvo.
Yeah, well, again, that's a nice truck. That's a nice version 1.
Love or hate Chris.
Yeah, Chris, that's a nice lorry you got there. Your version 1, it's got a lot of version 2 stuff on it, which some people, the purists, would go, oh, it's got version 2 sun visor, it's got version 2 mirrors. Each to their own, mate. If that's what you want, that's what you do. Everyone's truck is their own, and they do what they want to it.
Would you put it above ours?
Yes.
Look at the pause! The pause! He's not sure.
Yes and no. It's in the same lineup as what we are. My truck's going to have a few little bits done to it this year, so we might be able to put it ahead slightly. But
Maybe.
we'll see. Come and see me, Chris.
Where are we putting it then?
That's flat
out nice.
Yeah, it's flat out nice truck. That is.
Final one. Cuse.
Again, guys, fleet's immaculate. They keep their lorries lovely and clean. He's got
Yeah.
some different coloured ones in amongst his fleet. Again, been to a lot of shows with these guys. Nice bunch of fellas. Again, they go to work every day, but they have to work. They have to earn money. They're not just a show pony
No.
that someone's thrown thousands of pounds at. You know, he gives the drivers their little treats, their air horns and their bits and bobs. And his drivers are dedicated and they look after their trucks.
Yeah.
And you know, he has got a lovely fleet. He's a nice guy. Yeah, like I say, he always normally wins something at a show. Like I say, the lorries are immaculate.
Out of him and ERLs, who would you say has got a
you're
nicer fleet?
You're putting me on the spot. They are so...
Because that
Pretty
is
much.
competition, isn't it? Between them and ERLs. I'd go ERLs. I'd go ERLs.
Well, every show you've got ERLs and you've got Qs at the same show.
We're going to start a war. Volksfest next year, there's going to be a war.
They're both really nice fleets. They're both all nice guys. I'm going to make a decision on that one.
All right,
Let
so-
the judges do that one. They are very sort of similar.
Let us know in the
very
comments below.
I would put Qs, ERLs, RALs. They're all that high level company.
Right. In the comments below, who is a better fleet for you guys, ERLs or Qs?
You can't ask that
Of
question.
course I can. So where are we putting it then? Fleet spec, owner driver, not fleet spec, sorry. You got owner driver or
It's got
flat
to
out
go
nice?
there, isn't
Or
it?
flat out nice?
Yeah, it's flat and nice. It's a flat and nice truck.
There we go. And that is it. And that is the last truck of the day. If you guys have enjoyed us doing this content and enjoyed hearing what me and Dad have to say about some of the best lorries around the country, especially around our way, please let us know in the comments below. Let us know if you want us to rate your trucks on the Discord. Make sure you go check that out. Link is in the description below. Go check out the Geared Up Garage shop and support the channel. It helps us grow at the end of the day. And hopefully we will see you in another video. Take care, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.